Welcome to Game. Hey guys! Welcome to GTLive.
Welcome everyone to GTLive.
GTLive!
Ooh, maybe we could do it as GT Dead for Halloween.
GT Dead!
I went up, you went down. It was it was kind of weird.
We should have gone in like perfect fifths and then it would have sounded Asian.
Dead.
So, perfect fifth. No, that's not it. So anyway, hey, that was a scary note. So, you know, the internet is full of challenges. One of the biggest trends of 2017 as a year in digital video has been the try not to challenge, or the try to challenge. Mostly try not to. The try not to laugh. The try not to cry. The try not to get satisfied.
Or the try not to awe. One of the weirder ones.
I didn't see that one, really.
The try not to awe, where
oh,
they
that's
show
so cute.
really adorable pictures of squirrels and stuff, and you're like, aw, and then you're like, you're out!
Curses! I lost the challenge. The try not to cringe challenge, etc., etc., etc. Try not to do every emotion out there. Try to be dead inside challenge. That's what the summary of it all was. But you know what they haven't done yet?
Chris, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Wait, Chris, can you demonstrate that again? Hold on. No, it's really...
I was on such a roll.
I know. I'm so sorry. I just don't care that much. Here. Here, wait. So you have Chris. We're trying to do this monologue where Matthew's trying to, like, make announcements on the live stream, and Chris is just doing this over in the background. Hey, Chris.
Chris Paul, ladies and gentlemen. Clap and a half for Chris Paul.
Can you blame me for being distracted by that? I'm just saying.
The show must go on, Stephanie.
Sorry, where were you?
Well, who cares?
You might as well start over. I wasn't
In
really
the year of 17, it was a year in digital video of the try not to challenge. Anyway, you get it. Today, we're doing a try not to, or we're gonna try to do a try not to style challenge that, to my knowledge, hasn't been done. And I'm kind of surprised, actually, when Jason... Has it been done?
Yeah, it's been done.
Oh.
I've seen it a couple of times.
Well, then...
Okay.
You can praise me.
Well, then
It's fine.
you suck, Jason.
I didn't see
I was
these
about...
videos.
Thank you for stopping me.
I was
about to be like...
He doesn't really deserve that much.
I was about to be like, Jason came to me with this idea of, hey, why don't we do a try not to scream challenge? I'm like, oh, that's a great original idea. But now, that's still a good idea, but just utter ripoff.
You know,
so,
it's okay.
Only
It's fine.
a ripoff if I had seen those videos.
You know,
honestly,
I would agree with you, except on the internet, that's what people say about my theories all the time, too. So they're like, oh, someone already did this theory. Sorry, I didn't know that literally.
Apparently, Matthew
somewhere
doesn't
off
really...
on Tumblr, someone talked about
Matthew
this.
doesn't really watch YouTubes because he hasn't seen, this challenge yet, but that's okay.
Guess what?
It's
There's a
all
lot
right.
of videos on YouTube. It's a lot of videos on YouTube. So anyway, today, in honor of Halloween, which is coming up soon,
and
October is basically just lead up to Halloween.
And even if
no
it
other
weren't,
purpose.
we've lit GTLive as if it were, so we're going to pretend real hard anyway.
So close your eyes and pretend real hard, ladies and gentlemen, because it is the Try Not to Scream Challenge. Chris put together what he thinks is a collection of scary videos, I guess. Stuff that will get us to scream.
So get ready, you guys. I scream, you scream, we all scream, and we're out.
And we're... Great.
I don't know.
I was not about to do that.
What were you going to do? No, here, you top it. You top it.
I was going to say, I scream, you scream, we all scream. I had no ending, actually. I was hoping something would end.
Well, jeez.
Sorry.
Someone's just gonna magically save you.
You did. You do, Matt. You've magically saved me in so many ways, Stephanie. I think that goes without saying. I don't know what Chris has put together. Chris has weird tastes sometimes.
Chris Paul, everyone. He's Jake's brother, so you know things are a little bit wacky.
He's probably scared of. I don't know.
If Jason were putting it together, this would just be a montage of pigeons,
birds,
flamingos.
Are there a fair amount of birds in this to get Jason to scream,
Jason's
Chris?
afraid of geese, afraid of birds in general. Are you eating a cookie?
I'm scared of not having a cookie.
Oh, man.
So anyway,
Man.
it should go without saying, with this being a horror-themed challenge on Scary Games Friday, I make no promises about how scary or not scary these clips are, but be warned, it might be mature.
Yeah, we are adult people. These are designed to make us scream. Adults on most days, you know.
Well, I don't know.
Scream is strong.
We went to...
Is it? It's literally the name of the challenge.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes you gotta get creeped out, but when I'm creeped, I don't scream, I whimper, so you never know.
Okay, the try not to scream or whimper challenge.
That just doesn't have as much of a ring to it. But maybe whimpering counts then. Any kind of exclamatory sound.
Sure.
An ah or an woo.
Okay, so try not to vocally react outside of snarky comments toward the video.
There we go.
I think that's a good summary of how these challenges fall.
It's a nice, succinct way of putting it. So, everyone, get ready to get spoopy, and do be warned, there could be some things in here that are legitimately scary. YouTube has some scary stuff on it if you look in the right place.
Although I'm assuming there's no like extreme, like we told you, no violence, like super violence or anything. Okay, good. Okay, no. Okay. What? What?
Yeah,
there should. Sorry, I don't want to like scar my brain for life.
We have a couple of things that we are sensitive to, and they were extreme gore. We are not into
extreme like real
super
gore.
Yeah, especially not real gore. Yeah. No. So we were like no brain surgeries, no cutting people open, none of that stuff. So that is off the table for today, right, Chris? They're whispering over there. Chris?
What's that about the last video? What was that about the last video and brain surgeries or something?
So anyway, so that's what we're sensitive to that stuff. Also,
I always worry going into these episodes.
There's no like cruelty toward animals or anything like that. There's just like horrible stuff. There's none of that, is there? Come on, that would be terrible.
You guys, what is wrong?
You can't do that.
Just be happy I didn't make it, alright? Gosh.
So
we should all make one for each other, I feel like. We should all make one for each other. That'd be fun.
Might not be able to be shown online.
Yours would just be like Turkey's goblin.
Jason's is already demonetized, and it's not even a video yet. It's just a thought in his head. Okay, so with that warning in place, you can engage with us during the stream to let us know how scary you thought the clips were. Did you scream? Did you not scream? Did you whimper like a Chris Paul over there? You can let us know.
Whimpering like a Chris.
Did you whimper like a Chris? You can let us know in the chat. The chat's down there, or it's over there. You can be like, beep, 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 I whimpered, or beep, 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 I wooed.
Make sure that you include the beep, 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 beep in your comment beforehand, otherwise it will not get read.
Obviously, that has
It probably won't get read anyway, but
it won't even show up. It won't even show up if you don't do that.
Beep, 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 beep. I screamed. Beep, 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 beep. I peed my pants.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Try not to pee your pants challenge next time.
Do let us know if you do pee your pants. We will let you know the same.
Depends. Sponsored by Depends, ladies and gentlemen. This live stream might be demonetized for sensitive content, but don't worry. Sponsored by Depends. Can we get a Depends sponsorship up in his house? I'll wear some adult diapers.
You are getting on the older side.
Wow. I have a bladder of steel. Thank you very much, Madam Thimble Bladder.
I know. Actually,
I can hold it for days.
If anyone was gonna have like a leaky tinkle, it would be me.
Leaky tinkle.
I'm just saying. I'm being honest with all of you. I feel like we can be open with each other. I have a very small bladder. You've seen me. If you've been watching this stream for a couple of years, you've seen me like. If the live stream starts to get long and I start to do like this dance kind of thing, then it means I'm running to the bathroom afterward.
The leaky tinkle.
You can also hit us up.
I'm like a dam.
Yeah.
Like a forceful
it's like
dam.
a Hoover dam.
Blockaded. No liquids coming through.
Kidney infection. Fine. Doesn't matter.
I have gotten to a point where I can no longer walk before. That's how I'm proud of that.
Are you?
I am proud of that because it was like a really long car ride and I could no longer walk, but I
thank you for sending in your beep 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 before you send stuff in. Also, you can hit us up on Twitter using hashtag GTLive, where Chris has clearly gone to a lot of effort to draw a piece of slime with some bubbles on top.
Slime
Great.
occasionally has bubbles.
I noticed some beep 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 boops. I wanted to call out some beep 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 boops.
Izzy Costume says I'm probably going to be up all night trying not to pee my pants.
Chaotic Dreamer says she broke MadPat for a moment there, which is true. Rob Sketch says beep boop bud beep boop. Great. BE Tree Frog says beep 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 beep. I haven't screamed yet. Well, let's see if we can change that.
Thanks for the update.
Let's see if we can change that.
All right, great.
Lucas Spanagli says start the video.
Let's do it.
The video has started.
I think that's a great thing to do. I think they mean start this video, our compilation
Oh
video.
no, they're warning us.
Ooh, warning headphone users. Ooh.
Sudden loud noises will likely occur.
Oh, that's smart because we're going to scream and it may be loud.
Will likely occur. You're already ruining the jump scariness of this.
I know.
I mean, your
our point
screams.
is to deafen. Our point is to deafen people a little bit.
Ugh. Am I gonna have nightmares after this?
Yes.
You know that I'm
gonna wake up and this happens.
True
this
story.
does happen.
True story. Steph and I went to Not Scary Farm over the weekend. We couldn't even get through like the front gate without.
We
being,
are not
like,
old
scared.
enough for Not Scary Farm.
It's too mature for us.
No, the people there
we're
are
wusses.
too scary.
We're big
too
wusses.
scary.
Here we go.
Okay.
Ready?
By the way, if we saw you at Not Scary Farm, hello.
Yeah, we saw a lot of people there at Not Scary Farm. Thanks for saying hi. Okay, here we go.
Did you hear that?
Scared already.
Right? I don't like the black and white found footage.
Nope.
Don't scream, Steph. I find the lack of furniture in this room truly terrifying.
Right? They haven't even moved in yet.
Uh-oh,
Where
get
are they
ready.
gonna
Something's
sit?
gonna pop out of the door. No, maybe not. Sorry, I got this confused with a FNAF game for a second.
I keep thinking that, like, oh, maybe it'll just be fun and spoopy.
It's FNAF in real life.
Maybe it'll just be fun and spoopy, like a little
Oh,
cat will
what's
jump
that?
out or something. Like a little cat.
Let's observe that blob for a second there. I'm sure that blob will be just fine. Nothing suspicious about that blob.
Please, get a better camera. I mean, seriously, just...
Lock it! Lock the door!
I know.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't so much a
Okay.
scream as it was just creepy.
That was getting there. That was creepy.
Like
Yeah,
if,
and if you talk your way through the video, it's really easy to not scream at the end.
Whoa!
Oh, okay.
Whoa!
I use the same tactic when I watch scary videos. I know what's
Chris
happening.
is
So
laying
you
on
expect
the
me to be
snack.
quiet and just...
Man.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
just calling you out.
Here's the thing.
All right,
That one
all
needed
right.
a third visit to the door. Is that the end of the video? Or
Yeah, it's unfortunate they didn't have like a pop-up at the end.
Right? I feel like
Yeah,
they should have
they
like
needed
visited the
one
door
more.
one final time, or like as he shuts the door and turns the camera, it like the girl or whatever appears right in front of it where you don't expect it, and so
Yeah.
it's like that would have been great. You almost got me there. But
It's the three.
you need the
It's
rule
like
of threes.
the rule of threes. Yeah, right? That's the thing. All right, ready?
Look at that. That was
Okay.
easy.
People are also saying, okay, try not talking. They're with Chris. Creepy, not scream worthy, says Lexi wants to battle. Okay, I agree.
Here's the thing. If I don't talk, no one enjoys the live stream.
And
What
Lila-
else are they coming to watch, guys?
That's
our
true.
witty banter. Chris's select
Hair.
Also, we got to make sure that these clips fall under fair use, my friends. Because if I'm not making commentary on the video that we're watching, does
I
it
think
qualify
we
as fair
should
use?
try one. I think we should try one without talking.
Okay, fine. I won't talk over the next
And
one.
Lilify one says beep 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 beep. That was creepy. Okay, great.
Jordan says, I'm so hyped. This is my first live stream. You get a clap and a half.
Yes, awesome.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Next.
Don't scream, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't
Get ready.
scream.
Strap in your big boy pants. It's time to not scream or talk snarkily over the clip, okay? I'll be quiet.
Oh, you talk over this.
No,
one.
no. I'm like, me. Don't talk, Matt. There we go.
Don't confuse that with beep 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 beep. That's the
Different.
chat.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yeah. This isn't a try not to laugh challenge, Matthew. Jeez.
I could just imagine being this guy. Oh, fart balls!
Chris is so proud of himself over there. He's so excited. They just high-fived.
All right.
Okay.
That one may have gotten us.
Okay.
Boondoggle.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. All right.
Worst.
Melissa the Rabbit 327 says, beep, 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 can I get an amen? Oh, my God.
My heart's beating a little
Right?
fast after
That was,
one.
someone said that was a cheap scare, Chris.
It was.
That's
I mean,
okay.
aren't all
It
jump
worked.
scares kind of
It
cheap
worked.
scares?
Successful.
Right?
I mean, it's kind of a cheap scare, but it's like, I don't know. It's a successful jump scare because it has that moment of, like, you're expecting something else. Like, I was expecting a Paranormal Activity style moment.
Yeah, where he gets like dragged through the room or something.
Or, yeah, he gets, like, thrown back against the wall or
Exactly.
something. So, the jump scare was effective because it played against the expectation of what I was expecting to happen.
A good jump scare does that.
Right? There are good and bad jump scares. That being said, like, jump scares are kind of the cheap way to get people to scream, but whatever. Like,
Whatever, it's fine.
that's like a fun jump scare.
Frostwolf098 says, jumped but didn't scream. Let's see.
Third Robin says, I know scream. Well done.
Ooh, nice.
I
Galaxy Crystal Wolf,
I know use
however,
grammar either.
Galaxy Crystal Wolf says, OMG, I died.
But
Wow.
lived long enough to type the comment. Well done.
Wow, way to use your last breath on GT
Wait,
Live.
some beep 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 boop boops.
Oh,
Here we
man.
go.
Oh,
There we
man.
go. The Kitty Cat Union says beep 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 boop boop. I just jumped. Helena Shadow 513 says beep 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 beep. Woo spoopy me to Matt Pat.
And Flipper Majibbit says, beep beep beep, holy effing F.
I agree with the holy F and F sentiment. All right, so that one got me.
Okay,
We're both
okay.
down one. We both lost one.
Shoot.
All right.
All right.
That was intense. Here we go.
All right.
That was also,
Ready?
Wait, I gotta see why. Like,
Oh, God, it's creepy. It's creepy.
it is pretty creepy.
Okay.
Here, I just wanted to see like what the thing is that we missed. Like, I thought it was really cute and funny up until that point
Yeah.
too. I'm like, oh, look at the cute little chairs that are moving, and then all of a sudden this happens. It's like, oh,
Oh,
gross. All right, here we go.
okay.
Fantastic. So Chris is playing with a stacked deck, or is he?
I mean, he had the whole internet at his disposal. Of
Okay,
course he is.
Here we go.
All right.
Now, how are you feeling? You feeling okay? You feel well? Go and get you something? Do you want a glass of water? We're not really getting anywhere, are we, at the moment? Are you seeing something? Is there something you see over there? What do you see there, Johnny? What's this about Mama? Is this your mother? What's the matter? Do you want Mama to come in?
No.
No.
Don't breathe like that. It'll make you feel really strange.
No.
I'm with you and nothing's going to happen to you. Just calm down now.
Okay.
Try to relax. Try and keep calm. Don't tense up. Just relax.
Steph totally screamed. That was totally a
No,
scream.
come
That was
on,
totally a
come
scream.
on.
Totally a scream. That was totally a scream at the end. That was weird.
What?
That was weird.
What was that?
What the fart nuggets? What was that?
That's actually the beginning to a music video called Rubber Johnny.
Rubber Johnny, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, well.
what a non-innuendo name that is. That was so strange. What sort of music do they do?
I don't even know because I thought it was a horror video until the music started. And then I just
Really?
gave up. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh,
So I don't. Yeah, that was strange. That was very unsettling to me.
Robert plays AKA SNR channel. I peed my pants. Beep 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 boop. Oh, jeez.
Shin Sung Hee says this is making me uncomfortable, which I agree with. Like,
Right?
to me, it wasn't scream worthy. Had they turned around and revealed Mother, and Mother was like, I don't know what, I could have seen myself. Like, I was in the mood to scream, but they
Yeah.
needed like a final punctuation mark for me to scream. They got you with like, oh no, the camera shifted at the end.
James Domchick said totally a scream. And Toxic Temmie says you guys are babies.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna argue, but you're right. We should
No,
just tell
there's
the truth.
no.
We're absolute babies.
Absolutely, we
Total
are.
babies. Look at me,
I'm
I'm like
total baby.
sweating. Ugh.
Call me baby because, like I said, not scary farm, like general populace walking around was too intense for us. So,
Right.
like, just not much of a like. I'll watch horror stuff. I'll consume horror stuff, but like,
Oh gosh.
doesn't mean
Striker 50159 says, "What the actual heck did I tune into? I was greeted by that thing." Just as a final reminder, we are doing a try not to scream challenge today in honor of Halloween, and you might actually see some stuff that's a little scary. So viewer discretion is advised.
Judy Hop says, beep, 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 boop, jumped, but did not scream. That's same with me.
Right?
Stephanie went full on scream.
That was
You
not a
had,
full-on-
nope, you had frightened
It was-
exclamation,
it was
which counts.
Okay, fine, it counts.
But
It
it's,
counts, but
"Ah!"
it wasn't.
As opposed to, ah!
It wasn't a loud. It wasn't a apologies headphone users kind of scream.
Sure. Samia Abney now has a fear of babies.
Right. Great.
Babies. J. Therapatino says, what did I just join into, Matt Pat? Hey, try not to scream, guys.
Right.
The title of the video says it all.
Jeez, I'm gonna have nightmares. Says Serafina Bliss.
Actually, the title of the video
yeah.
says "We Are Brave," which is a complete lie,
No.
and it's also kind of just a lame
Yeah, why
title
would you even
overall.
write that?
We
God.
are brave. He also, Chris. Sorry, I need to take this opportunity to tell Chris notes. The title "We Are Strong" for a try not to laugh challenge. It's an odd choice.
It feels like we're doing weightlifting.
We should talk about that afterwards.
We'll talk
like,
about it. Yeah, it's
let's
fine.
play off the idea of like you laugh, you lose. Ultimate edition. Like there's some other things that we could put than "We Are Strong."
We are mighty.
We are mighty.
All right, we are mighty next time. Note
Yes, great.
received.
And here, one tangential comment. Link is a Savage says, Matt Pat, who's on your shirt?
Captain EO himself,
Come on, guys, it's MJ.
Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson from Captain EO at Disneyland. Woo-hoo!
One of the best features at Disneyland. It does not exist there anymore.
Weenus is out to
Unfortunately,
Captain EO.
I'll wean us out for that one. I won't wean us out that far.
All the weenus. All the weenus, Steph.
All the time.
Show it up for MJ.
So yeah, there was a feature there. If you've seen Captain EO, let us know in the chat because it was a great show.
Captain EO made me scream with delight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
That's it.
anyway, that is what the shirt is, and he gets complimented on it every time we go to Disney.
I do. I wear it every time, or most times I go to Disneyland,
Yep.
and there's solidarity amongst the Captain EO fan base.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad to be a part of that team. Hey, let's begin, shall we? Or let's continue.
Ugh, all right, fine.
Okay. No scream. So I'm ahead of Stephanie by 1.
All right. Matthew's gonna have some
No,
trouble.
no, no, no. No, it's
I
gonna
mean-
fall. It's
I mean,
gonna fall on him.
I'm sufficiently creeped out.
No, you idiot! No.
I'm sufficiently creeped out here, but Matthew's gonna
Whoa!
have a really hard time when this falls. He's already done.
can't
He's
do
already
it.
done. That was already an
It
excellent.
is. I don't
here.
care. Don't do it! Oh, you idiot!
What are you doing? What are you doing there, bro? Nope. This is the worst decision you've made maybe in your life. It's gonna jump on your face. You know it's gonna jump.
What? That was it?
When it comes to theories on
there-
videos,
what?
there are a number of things.
What
to
was
use.
that? What was that? You did like a little jump scare at the end?
Really?
Yeah,
As if the spider wasn't enough?
Well, the ending is actually really sweet. He like holds the spider and takes it back to its little box, and it's actually
Really?
it's actually kind of adorable. I just knew the spider would get you all antsy up.
The try not to awe challenge?
That got you. You had
Oh.
had several major whimpers there.
Yes.
Oh
I
god.
don't know if you can tell, spiders make me a bit uncomfortable. I don't know if that was obvious to you. Especially large hairy spiders like that.
I mean, heck, when we did the real food versus gummy food challenge, Matthew ran away from gummy spiders. So if that gives you any idea of the level of phobia that poor Matthew is dealing with when it comes to our 8-legged friend.
So, true story. I think it all dates back. Like, I've never been a big fan of spiders, but it didn't help that my grandmother arranges really good Easter egg hunts. She's very good at arranging Easter egg hunts on Easter. And so when I was growing up, I always looked forward to her Easter egg hunts. And one year, my prank loving, she was like a proto YouTube prankster, color like Roman Atwood 1.0.
She is quite the lady.
She
She could totally be a YouTuber.
and she fills her egg like my grandma, like she's legit when it comes to this stuff. Like she filled it with like
yeah.
dollar bills and $5 bills and like really cool, like
By the way,
a bunch of coins. Isn't it?
Who goes on Easter egg hunts where the eggs are full of money? Gosh.
She's a good grandma.
Jeez.
Anyway, so I'm like, oh, look at
Got
all
like
that
a
fun
single,
stuff.
look at like a single jelly bean in those suckers.
I opened one of the eggs. This is like, I don't know. I've done a bunch of them at this point, and I opened one of the eggs, and out pops a giant rubber spider. Like, and then, you know, you're like, ooh, look at what's in the egg. Like, that's like just popped up all of a sudden. I ran screaming out of the room down into the basement and like cried in a corner for like a half hour because I was so scared and starved. Because I was not a fan of spiders, and that certainly didn't help. She's like, oh, I thought it would be a funny joke for you. Thanks, Graham.
How old were you?
15.
14. Right?
Last year, Steph, okay? Last year.
You're like, you remember this well. Don't get into
no,
Don't try and
And
fool
so
me.
ever since, like, I mean, so I think that
No.
hasn't helped.
How old were you?
I don't know. I was probably like, what, between 7 and 10.
Between 7 and 10, and you cried in a corner for a half an
It
hour?
was-
For a rubber spider?
It was... You're so mean to me sometimes. No. No, don't. No. No. Try not to scream at this relationship emotional abuse. It's the truly scary thing about today's
I'm
live
just saying,
stream.
when I was growing up in that same age range, I owned a whole bunch of
Rubber spider? I didn't do rubber spiders, okay? For
rubber.
a reason.
No, but I had a rubber snake collection.
I didn't like any rubber things.
Lizards,
No
and I
rubbers.
think I had rubber crickets and ants as well
Great,
that I could
that's
set out.
Fine.
Like,
I'm happy for you. I'm proud
I
of
was
you,
an only
Steph.
child, so I never actually pranked
Guess
anyone,
what?
but
Guess
I
what
had
they didn't
them.
do? Guess what they didn't do? During the happiest day of the year, Easter egg, Christ is risen, Easter egg day, cute bunnies and candy everywhere. You know what you don't expect to see? Horrific hairy rubber spider popping out of your joyfully colored pastel plastic egg.
That is true. That is true. So
Okay, so-
I'll totally give you that.
You know, and here's the other thing. When it comes to spiders, I will say this. There was an activation at like a mall in Ohio one time where they had like exotic animals inside of JCPenney's or something for some reason. I don't know why.
That seems
But
safe.
it was dumb. But they had a tarantula, and you could hold a tarantula, and so I like worked up the courage, and I did it, and that helped with my fear of spiders.
And he pooped in your hand. That jerk.
No.
Oh, I thought.
No,
Oh, I thought
I
it
held
was-
the spider successfully, and
Oh.
yeah, and got one-on-one contact with the spider, and it was
That's
fine.
awesome.
But still, like just giant spiders in houses.
No, you know what? And I will say, I actually want to give you credit where credit's due, because sometimes those moments when you're little can actually have a really big impact on how you view things later. If you're talking about scary moments and spiders, I can also relate to you on a really scary spider moment that I had when I was growing up. I had hamsters, and we would go to the pet store occasionally to pick up something for the hamsters.
Spider hamster.
Right? No, when we showed up to the pet store one time, the pet store owner was feeding the tarantula.
Oh no!
Was feeding the and they were like, it was like the pet store owner and this other guy, and they were doing like the tarantula feeding together, and they were like just laughing and chuckling about it, and it was like no big deal and like funny to them. And I happened to walk by and see it happening, and I saw like the tarantula eating a mouse.
Ah, gross!
And it was, and
no!
I was coming there to pick up like food for my hamster.
Oh no!
So it was really upsetting.
That's
It
really
was
intense.
really upsetting. I couldn't even talk about it.
Oh, that's awful.
I was really upset about it, and that kind of imagery stays with you for years.
That's why we actively
years.
police like no like extreme gore on this stuff, because like
Yeah.
I don't. and like the 50-50 Reddit challenge and stuff is stuff that we would never do because like once you're exposed to that stuff, like you can't get it out of your head. It's like really hard.
Yeah.
It's really jarring. But anyway, last spider story, and then we'll move on to the next scare challenge video. And this is real quick, but you guys know that Stephanie and I travel a lot. We took a vacation in Thailand where we did a overnight stay on a floating hotel that was literally on like a river in the middle of Thailand. It was awesome. It was very cool, very unique experience. You know, you don't get to stay in a floating hotel all that often. But, you know, as with anything out in nature, especially in the middle of, like, a Thailandian jungle...
Yeah, you're roughing it a little bit.
You're roughing it a little bit, and, you know, there's going to be a lot of insects around, and as you would expect, there's a lot of, like, spider webs hanging in and around, like, different corners of this kind of, like, basically
like a
glorified boat. You know,
it's
a
just
boat
a cabin
with,
on the
you know,
water.
so there's a bunch of, like, spiders, and it's tropical, so they're not all that small of spiders, but you know those images of like people lifting up toilet seats in like jungle areas or like South America or whatever, and there's like a giant spider on the bottom side of the toilet seat. It was something like I saw the spiders, and then I saw our room, and there was a very clear hole up from like our bathroom into like the area underneath like where the river was, and so very easily insects could crawl up into there. And especially they're drawn to light, so if you have the bathroom light on or your room light on, they would crawl up. So anyway, the entire night, I didn't sleep at all that night. Like, it was cool to be on a floating hotel riverboat, but I didn't sleep at all that night because the entire time I was so terrified of insects being drawn in by the light and me in the middle of the night lifting up the toilet seat and finding, like, just giant tropical evil danger spider ready to bite old golden bladder over here. No one wants that. Snakes on a plane have the snake shooting out of the toilet.
Yeah, you can't take any.
I'll take a
chances
snake
with
any
that.
day relative to like a spider.
Okay.
Anyway, all right.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
What's next? Okay, so this is the image that we
Okay,
ended
great,
on.
awesome.
That Chris is like, we need to come up with an ending. The spider was good enough, my friend. Spider was good enough. All
yeah,
right.
you got him. You got him good.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed. I got that one. Here we go.
Ugh, okay.
When it comes to theories on videos, there are a number of things one needs to consider. The game's lore, the characters, the information that's presented, the dialogue and in-game actions, and you also need to take into account a lot of research and reform your craft, and make sure your logic is sound. So let's take a look at the top 7 worst of game theories videos that don't really follow this, okay? I won't be doing a full debunking of the theories themselves. I will bring up some points on why the theory is wrong.
Not the hater! The hater!
There it is. There was the scream. Very, very nice.
Well done. Well done, Chris. Thank you.
You knew the way to get the scariest video to Matthew. Clap in half there.
That one got the blood pumping there.
Oh yeah, the pulse racing.
I'm curious what the top 10 worst game theory videos.
I wonder.
Maybe I'm not. I could probably list them off for you.
I like
or at
our
least-
genetics ones. Those are good.
No, I think he's just using this as a general example.
okay,
I'm sure.
alright.
I'm sure, like Phoenix Wright, For Honor. There's a
Maybe,
handful that
yeah.
come to mind. There's a reason why. So like in the Bendy and the Ink Machine episode, I actually made a joke about that.
Oh really?
Like it's very subtle, and I don't think people really got it because we could have done it better in a more clear visual way. But anyway, I make this joke about like we don't deal with half-baked theories. Our theories are 3/4 baked at best. It was a stupid joke. But anyway,
Wow.
like,
Wow.
but what I told the editors to include was I want a waste basket of like burnt cupcakes or like because it's me pulling out theory cupcakes or theory muffins, and I wanted a waste basket of like burnt muffins in the corner that featured like reject theories, and so I'm like put one with Phoenix Wright's face on it, put one with like Sans' Nest like a reference, and then one with like the For Honor stuff.
Awesome.
I don't think people got it, but whatever. Like I enjoyed it.
Sometimes those just have to tickle your own little
They
funny
do.
bones.
They
you know?
tickle my own.
You know.
All right.
All right.
So that one was not quite so scream-worthy.
Everyone's like, "Oh, the scariest video so far." Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, and
What?
Sasori Haruno says, "I remember that joke."
Thank you. No, now it probably makes more sense now. Wait, is he saying my Mario is sociopath?
No, that's a great one. It would
Welcome
never
to
see so much
game
attention.
theory.
Yeah,
This is a rather infamous theory that people still talk about to this very day. Why? Because MatPat puts this theory up on his damn magnum opus, and whenever he comes back to the Mario
That is
franchise,
definitely
he
not.
can't help but bring it back up. Stop rubbing salt in the wound!
I thought it was a good one.
That is a good one.
I like that one. And also
Your magnum opus, that is not though.
No, my magnum opus is like, I don't know. I like the Rosalina theory. That's one of the ones I'm most proud of all of.
I like
theory.
some of the indie theories actually.
I like
anyway.
the indie theories too. But anyway, no, Mario's a sociopath, especially now that Nintendo's come out and revealed, like, yes, he was intending to be like to punch Yoshi in the back of the head. Just adds fuel to the fire. Just saying. But no, like.
All right, ready to go.
This is one of those fun ones.
Come on.
Wow. You selected
Right.
a long version of that
Great.
one.
Oh, we cut it down.
I'm sure it's the top 10 worst. So.
All right, ready?
This is no bueno. I'm expecting a jump scare though, so I'm. Oh no! Oh, I'm not supposed to talk. Nailed it. Nailed it. Is frightened grunt? Is try not to grunt challenge?
Yeah, I'll submit that one to the jury.
Jury.
Does that count?
What do you
Did it
think,
count?
man?
You guys can
Give me
take a
your-
vote back there.
I
Beep,
give
boop,
it
boop,
a
beep.
pass.
You give it as in it is, or
Dan
it
says
isn't?
pass.
It's okay.
Not
It's
a
okay.
screen.
It
You
is
got
an
one thumbs up in the
acceptable.
room?
It's an acceptable
I
one.
don't know. We might be a hung jury. You guys might have to decide amongst
No,
yourselves.
there are 3 of you. It's impossible to be a hung jury over there.
Prepare your butts.
Not by my calculations.
Oblit says prepare your butts. Gladys Liara says chair. Ray's Benning says no.
Nope.
Okay, people said Cameron Maddox says jumped. MW said that was obvious. I didn't expect. Actually, that was less obvious to me. I knew that a jump scare. I felt like that one was the setup of a jump scare.
Yeah.
But what actually happened to me was not obvious. I didn't think it was gonna be like I'm gonna crawl
I kept
creepily
something.
into the camera.
Yeah, I kept expecting something to pop up from the bottom of the screen.
And I also thought there would be more to it. I
Yeah.
thought like there would be more like creepy baby imagery or creepy toy
Yeah.
imagery
Twilight-
rather than like, oh, it's the Exorcist girl.
Twilight Rose says, got me. Ray Choose Wolf World says, Gladys Lyra also says, Oh, you guys have so much in common.
So are you saying yes or no to Stephanie? Grunt.
I'm giving it a yes.
Okay, so Stephanie
All
gets
right.
the pass. We
Okay, I
both
get the
pass.
All right.
All right. Next. That was an easy one. Not spidery enough.
Okay.
Not spidery enough.
Right, not enough legs for Matthew.
Got it. Oh, now we're in a pool of blood. Or like
Oh, no, it's ooze. Now it's GTLive color. No.
hot spot.
Okay.
Hot spot.
So it's rainbow.
The scariest part about that hot
I know.
spot is how far it was.
The rainbow can be scary, everyone. She's just like a basic witch's costume.
Is that it?
That was definitely creepy, but it wasn't scream worthy.
Nah.
Okay.
Needed a big finale, a big flourish at the end.
If it had had a real life person's like jump out at the end or something, that would have been like, ah!
Basically, Stephanie's just saying, needed more jump scares. More jump scares, please. More jump scares, please. No, that was.
Everyone thought this was weird and creepy.
It was creepy.
Yep.
It was weird. Also, here's the thing. This was some of the like try not to cringe stuff that we've done in the past has gotten me more weirded out and more prepped for like a scream, like the Peppa Pig stuff that we watched, the like
Right?
weird janky 3D animation.
Yeah, that is
That
some
stuff
strange
gets
stuff.
me into like, weird, like, hey, this is really unsettling and uncomfortable, or
Yeah.
some of those like weird rubber band man people.
yeah.
That stuff puts me into weird moods.
Fierce Swampy Big Eye says, beep, 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 beep. Can I get a clap and a half? I've been to Disney World, and I've been on Captain EO. My sister screams every time.
Clap and a
Clap and a
half.
half. Nice.
Screams out Captain EO. Shouldn't. Captain
In
EO is
delight.
amazing.
Screaming
In delight.
with delight.
Hooter! I would scream too, because Hooter is really frustrating in
Oh,
Captain EO.
so
It's like,
frustrating.
kick him off the ship!
Right?
Hooter is a liability to the safety of the entire crew.
Right, he is not an asset to the team. Just strand him
Michael
on some
Jackson,
island.
do your job as captain of Starfleet and kick Hooter off. Hooter! Also, shout out to all the Captain EO fans who also appreciate the fried egg that is perfectly done on Captain EO's chest after the ship crash.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
amazing. Anyway,
Danny Lazuli says, am I bad for thinking this is kind of funny? No, I think I
thought
think that was right.
I thought that wasn't that. It was like fine,
Okay.
like moderate levels of creep.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
next, let's keep moving.
Ha, wait, I like this one.
Okay.
Soldier Wolf says, when I eat too much Halloween candy, this is what I see. Beep, 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 beep. It's great. Beep, 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 beep. I'll go over to Twitter for the next one.
Okay, we got creepy baby.
Okay.
We got creepy toys. That's never a good sign.
Oh, yeah.
No more mama. No more mama.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh a Lot by Remco.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
That was really creepy.
Okay. On the level between the weird anime stuff that we saw before and that,
Right.
that was a lot creepier for me. That was unsettling. Not scream worthy, but it's like that was just uncomfortable. Like the contorted baby face and the weird laughter.
Oh yeah, her
that
face. How her only face is. It's more of like she's also got these like weirdly protruding lips. She's like.
She just rocks back and forth.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's really weird.
kids who are constructing their Christmas present list for their parents right now, baby laughs a lot. There you go. Hashtag spawn.
What?
No.
Jeez,
clearly
he's selling out on
from the
this live
1960s
stream. Oh my
or
gosh.
70s. But no, really. There you go. The present on everyone's list this year. Screw the Nintendo Switch and Super Mario Odyssey.
Right.
It's all about baby laughs a lot.
Baby laughs a lot. That's great. Jeez.
Great. Next.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, real East Bay. Wait.
Killer voicemail.
To this day, he has not been arrested or discovered.
Oh, jeez.
Should
Okay.
I be worried about this?
Okay, you guys, just
No.
be
It
warned.
is- well, you'll see what it is.
Okay, just
Real.
discretion is advised on this live stream.
All
It's
right.
an
Okay.
auditory experience.
There's no spiders.
No, but is he okay?
Okay, okay.
Okay. The kids in it.
What was he
Is that
saying?
it?
He just repeats, "I'm gonna kill you" over and over again.
Oh, oh, jeez. Oh my gosh, that's really scary. All right.
That's just weird and creepy.
Ugh.
And I know that there's like
Ugh.
some videos up online that are like this person before they kill. That's weird.
Oh.
That's disturbing. That's just
Ugh.
This one's a little better because it was turned in, and the person who received this voicemail was not murdered.
hey,
Yay!
hoppa!
Clap and
No
half
murder.
to them. Nice. Yay for not murdered.
Also, if you're gonna leave a voicemail on someone that you're gonna murder,
I mean, at least speak articulately.
Right?
Jeez.
Or like have something more interesting to say.
Something. Use your creativity. I mean, after Dexter, I feel like the bar on serial killer creativity has really been upped by quite a bit. You've got to step up your game.
And lumberjack attire.
Also lumber. Yeah, that's true. You got to have a
Christopher
really
Shannon, that
good plaid shirt.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
At
but
Capo Marcus on Twitter says, that was nightmare fuel. Thanks, guys.
that's why we give you the mature stream warning, ladies and gentlemen. Don't take it lightly.
Right?
Don't
Uh,
take it lightly. Don't do it!
Oh man, at Willowstone16 says, baby laugh a lot I've seen before, and I remember my mom said she had one when she was little.
Nope.
Your poor mom. Well, thank goodness she survived her baby laughs a lot days.
Tell you what, man, that's one of those toys that I would be so afraid of, like, coming to life
Oh my
and
gosh.
attacking me in the middle of the night. Have you ever had one of those toys? I feel that way about, like, dolls. Like, a lot of, like, American girl dolls.
Dolls, come on, nah.
Yeah, dolls.
Nah, if anything, I always thought of my American Girl dolls as like the army who would protect me when
Against, like,
the
the evil
burglar
porcelain dolls?
broke in.
Oh. Yeah, Furby was it for you? You were afraid of Furby coming onto life?
Because
and
Furby was alive, and then you put it away,
And it would still
then it
talk.
was just like at night, this thing with giant eyes
Watching you.
sleeping. And then when you walked in the closet, it would wake up and go, "I'm Furby!" It was terrifying.
I never had a Furby, but I do know that people like really struggled to shut those things off.
I mean,
like, really
we
hard.
played a game all about that, in
Yep,
fact.
we did.
Go figure. Tattletale.
At Emmalicious713 on Twitter says, if my doll ever did that as a kid, I would have thrown it out the window.
Okay.
Yep, totally agree.
All right.
All right.
Next. Okay, in 2010, a group of neighborhood friends decided to check out an abandoned house on the outskirts of town. There were rumors that Satanists practiced rituals there. All right. So this
Yeah.
is like a Blair Witch style thing.
So obviously it's got to be the next teen hangout.
So-
guys, just go to the mall for God's sake.
So here's the pro tip for anyone who's looking to create a spooky video a la the Blair Witch, just from a production standpoint. Doing large Times New Roman-esque font like this, like probably like default text font on your video editor, not doing it. It needs to be like very small, very tight, like all the spacing here and stuff. This is not putting me in a scary mood. And it's like small decisions like that actually make big differences, you know, so keeping it tighter in the center, like a much more specific, this font looks more fun than it does like serious and scary.
Man, everybody's a critic.
I'm just giving I know there's a lot of creators out there who are watching. Just giving pro tips. Like, this is the sort of stuff that goes through my head when I'm trying to do, like, let's do a scary video and edit it together. And, like, these are the sorts of things I would give notes on.
Oh, wait, and one more thing, Matthew.
Yes.
Say D-O-L-L-S.
Dolls. 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 Dolls scare me. Dowls.
You do have a...
Dowls scare me.
I like that's one of those keywords where your Midwest accent comes through. I like it. It's so cool. Dowls.
What? What am I...
Dolls. Yowls.
What?
Dolls.
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 Dolls. Dolls. Dolls. Dolls. Say it.
Dolls.
Dolls.
You're saying D-A-H-L-S, and you should be saying D-O-L-L-S.
Dolls.
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 Dolls. Dolls. Dolls.
Right?
Dolls. Dolls. Dolls scare me. Dolls.
You're-
When
he's
he
getting
says
more
it, yeah, you
Dolls.
you sound like
Donuts.
D-O-W-E-L.
Yeah.
Dowel.
As GT
Like a
Lovett
dowel?
Yeah,
points
dowel
out,
rods.
yeah.
Dowels.
Yeah.
Dowels.
It was pointed out on Twitter by @GT Lovett, who says dowels.
Thanks,
I like it.
thanks.
Anyway,
Okay, here we go.
all right.
Anyway, back to the Satanist rituals, shall we?
Let's
With the
do
poor
it.
font choice.
Hopefully they don't have any dowels in there.
See, it's the same reason why you wouldn't use Comic Sans, only this one's a little less obvious than using not Comic Sans. Here we go. Oh, but jeez.
They broke.
Also, make sure
They
you...
broke a camera.
In other news, more pro tips if you're trying to create a scary story. Don't let the font just suddenly blow up on your transition, and spell check. Unless you're trying to scare people with your lack of grammar, Spell check.
Hey, they were so frightened that they didn't have a chance to spell check. Okay?
There are no T's! They brought a camera.
They
That
brought a
footage
camera.
was later
Their
given.
footage was later given to the local news.
Well, let's
Great.
see. Yeah, what do you say? That's around. Cycle.
Is there a raccoon?
Look, they're even critiquing themselves.
Chris is just gonna put another scary face at the end of it. They're actually just going into their own tool shed.
Right?
Looks too much clutter in there. Okay.
Okay. Are they filming this off of a computer monitor?
No,
Like,
I think the footage is taken from the news organization.
is this really a news? I don't believe that this is actually a news footage thing.
I don't know, man.
Chris is like, must be true. I found it on the internet.
This is fake news. Fake news. There's only 1/6.
Gonna start
Off the
this
top of
thing
the
out.
internet.
The Satanists got lazy. Like, I can only paint one of these.
Right?
Ah, 6.
Oh, we're not
They'll get the idea.
Right? 6x3.
They're not even inside yet.
Right? Get inside, home slice. I say, not caring about their safety.
That room has 6 nails locking.
Oh. Good observation.
Yeah.
That ladder has red paint on it.
I don't know. Seems very conveniently placed, as if it were real.
This one is so scary.
OMG, thanks for watching.
That's actually for the
That's
next
for
video.
the next video.
Oh.
Oh, this one's for the next video also has
Differentiate your font!
Yeah, get good with fonts, guys.
This Chris typed this up.
I put that
Oh.
one in.
This is a message for you guys, and for the audience.
What?
It's. Don't worry, it'll make sense when you get there.
Gosh, man.
Chris is
You
including.
spoiled the. I'm not. I don't.
Oh, sorry, we're ruining Chris's artistic
I'm sorry,
sensibilities.
Chris. Oh,
Okay.
you ruined it.
So do we think that was real? Obviously,
Okay,
none of us
yeah.
screamed. Do we think that was real? I say no. I don't think so. I think it's a bunch of kids who got together, like, hey, there's an abandoned house in our woods, you know, that it is kind of derelict and run down and this and that. But I think that they might have dressed it up a little bit to look spooky and scary. And then, oh my gosh, there's maybe a dead body at the end. Maybe.
It's just a really sloppy Satanist group, if that's what's going on. I mean, you leave your dead body sacrifices just out anywhere. Come on, have a little self-respect. Jeez.
Yeah,
Same.
treat your dead body sacrifices with
And the
some level of care,
right.
guys.
And the answer is no. I don't think it's real.
Right.
Otherwise, I would probably not be that flippant. But I don't think it's real.
Right? I don't think so either. What do you
Yeah.
guys vote in the room?
Yeah.
Let us know on
Do
Twitter.
you think it's real? Do you guys think it's real?
MattPatGT, hashtag GTLive. Dan says no. Dan's giving us the thumbs down a la Gladiator
Yeah.
style.
He said it is no. Dan
Caesar
says-
says no. What about you two?
No.
No?
I think it's real.
Chris
Chris
believes.
thinks it's real.
Chris believes.
Chris is a believer. All right.
Lauren Elliott says fake news. Demon King says fake news. Fake. McDestroyer says fake corpse.
I call fake corpse, says Mick Destroyer.
There we go. Everyone's saying fake. Everyone's saying fake. I agree, guys. I agree.
Yeah.
What self-respecting Satanist cult only draws 1/6?
I know. Come on.
You're doing it, man.
Be a completionist.
Yeah, Satan does not take kindly. Like, if you're gonna worship Satan, you're already crossing into weird territory. You don't take chances with that. You complete your pentagram. You draw all your sixes. I'm just saying.
Yep.
You
Come
make
on
sure
now.
that your blood
Come on.
sacrifices are fully cared for. I don't know. Pro tips on how to be a Satanist, okay? That's it. It's courtesy of Matt Pat.
Wonderful.
Things that'll make sure that I never get elected president.
Let's keep going.
This next one I hear is so scary. OMG,
thanks for watching.
And this is a Chris comment. All right.
I'm creating. Never mind. I can explain everything that's gonna happen, but it's all
No,
ruined
it's
now.
fine. It's
Jason, you just
What?
blew it.
What? That is clearly your voice.
Yeah, of course it's my voice. Never mind. Watch
Just
the
saying,
video.
I
Oh,
should've
poor
known.
Chris is so big.
Doesn't matter
Just
anymore.
saying.
Go
so
for it.
confused as to
I
what's
know.
going on right now.
Chris was. Whatever you did, Chris, I'm sure it was a very valiant effort. Just like the effort that you put into the GTLive board every day.
Right? This is more.
All right.
This is more.
That's
This
great.
is more creepy than it is creepy. Here we
Oh,
go.
we're-
What, that blob of jelly?
I
Oh,
thought we
yeah.
were playing Pac-Man.
It is. It's Inky, Blinky, Winky, and Clyde, and then the
That is
green
a
one.
perfect picture for Pac-Man.
It is a great picture for Pac-Man. Okay, let's move on,
All
shall
right,
we?
okay.
Here we go.
let's This is actually Chris
I was gonna say, did Chris
coming
film
home
this?
after
He, like,
after a night in his apartment.
he ran out of good videos.
Right. Oh, something tells me this might not be Chris. He's getting a little close for comfort now. I didn't know that Chris started laughing before anyone else.
Right? I love the fact that Chris, Jesse, he's like,
Chris is like, I can't wait for it anymore.
dude, look at it, he just slinks away. He's like, I'm so intense. I'm so, no, okay.
That was great. That was awesome. Chris just could not keep it in.
Right? Chris is like laughing two
Ah,
steps
so
before he
good.
I
actually
knew it
falls.
was gonna happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Try Not to Scream challenge.
I might have screamed with delight on that one.
That was
I
funny.
might have.
That was
All
funny.
right.
And let's move on to the next. Let's do some actual scary ones.
Good job, you guys.
Oh no! Apparently, there's only 3 minutes of clips left, so hopefully one of these is.
But we're doing great. We're doing great.
Here we go.
All right.
Mr. Bean.
What? Yeah.
What?
I gasped just because of the logo.
What? Oh my gosh! I got.
Oh yeah.
No.
What?
Oh no.
Oh what?
Oh, this took a serious
Oh,
turn.
no.
Oh no! Too soon. Too soon. I agree. My reaction to this is her reaction.
Right?
I agree again, ma'am.
Yep.
You and me.
You are
Yep.
right to look suspicious.
Oh no, Mr. Bean. This is. Bean, Bean.
Oh my gosh. Never gonna look at that movie.
What movie? What the Mr. Bean movie? I don't even know. I haven't seen. I haven't really actually watched a Mr. Bean movie.
Right?
That was the combo. Actually, they kind of spliced together a few different.
I was gonna say there's
Wow.
some other movies in there, right?
Whew.
Wow.
Whew. Okay.
I've never
Okay.
seen that one. I've seen Scary Mary, which is Mary Poppins
Yes.
recut to be a scary movie, or The
Yes.
Shining recut
Cut
to be
to be
like a
comedy.
happy, like family rom-com sort of thing, like a family comedy.
Ugh.
Did I scream? No. It was fun. Like,
but it was genuinely pretty creepy.
So I'm never gonna do this, but I'm gonna give the idea away to someone. You should credit me if you ever do this. Ready? This is it.
Okay, I'm ready.
You know how they have Honest Trailers, and it's like such a popular channel on YouTube. Because I used to work at Honest Trailers, right, or at Defy, which owns Honest Trailers, and I like consulted that team for a little bit. I told them that they needed to make Dishonest Trailers as a spin-off series where they do this style of thing. Because they have the editing team to do this. I'm like,
Oh
hey.
yeah, they could pull those off no
And
problem.
these always perform pretty darn well if they're done decently. And you don't
Yeah.
have to do it all the time, but I'm like, why don't you guys do Dishonest Trailers where you do the, like, Scary Marys of the world? Except, unlike doing, like, a fan edit, you do them you have a movie voice guy on staff. You have, like, a phenomenal editing and graphics team. You could do so much with that. They never took me up on the offer. So
That's okay.
Yeah, so I'm giving it to you, Internet.
Giving it out to the universe.
To you,
there it is.
you GTLive viewers. Go out there, craft Dishonest Trailers, make the next mega entertainment channel.
That'd be awesome.
Chris, in all your free time, can you make Dishonest Trailers a reality?
Oh yeah.
He seems very confident. I'm glad. Okay, great.
Great, because clearly you're not spending time making the clips.
Oh, he put in
I
his
know,
own
no,
splash
I know, he did. He
screen.
put in his own splash screens and everything. It's great.
All right,
Let's continue.
Let's keep on trucking.
Oh, creepy kids.
Oh no, creepy babies are the worst.
I'm bracing myself.
Oh no. Oh no!
That was a good one.
They always show it about to happen in horror movies, but they never show it actually happen.
That was a good one. Seeing
That
her
was
like
a
get
good
yanked
one.
under the. Oh, that was good.
I had a very solid gasp.
You
I
did.
don't
You
know
had
if
a
that
you had a
counts.
gasp. I wouldn't call it a scream. Here, let's watch that one again because that was fun. Here we go.
How did they do it? Because
The
clearly
demon
they didn't use
Pazuzu reached under the blanket and grabbed the small girl.
Because
Stephanie,
clearly they didn't
how
use
did
a
they do
real little girl.
it?
there was, like,
they
a
just cut it with a
quick-
doll. That's
Yeah,
all.
no.
Doll. Dole. They cut it with a dole.
Banana.
Yeah, at the very end, it's clearly a doll that they're pulling under the bed, but
Yeah, that's what I said.
they
doll.
did a really good.
Looks like a spider hand. That was the thing that
Right?
creeped me out. Here,
They did a
okay.
really quick change of it. Hold on, where is it?
There's a couple frames
that's
missing.
a doll for sure.
There's a couple frames missing.
Yeah.
Is the thing. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though. That was good.
That was good.
That was a good one. I like
Yeah.
that one. Man.
That went all the way where they grabbed her and they pulled her in. And then she was gone, and it's like, where did she go? And the monster got her, and that's like everybody's nightmare. I still think there might be something under the bed. So based on that, we've been talking about a couple of our childhood fears today. One of mine, when I was little, I was legitimately, logically I knew it wasn't possible, but there was something, like if I got up to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night especially, or to get a drink of water from the bathroom, when I would get off the bed, I would jump as far away from the bed as I could.
Really?
I would. And this was like through age 6 or 7. I would jump as far away from the bed as I could.
About the same time that having a giant rubber spider pop out of an Easter egg at you would terrify you. Yeah.
Exactly.
I relate
exactly.
to that.
Go to the bathroom, and then I would come back, and I would jump into the bed from as far away as I could and keep my eye on like the hemline of the blanket the whole time.
Huh.
Yeah.
I was never scared of anything under my bed because like my bed usually had a lot of stuff under it, so like a monster couldn't fit in. Or I had a bed that like had no under bed, like it was a solid bed all the way around, which I didn't. So I never had that like whole fear. I do have this fear of like, or I still do a little bit, but like a fear of the dark especially. And so when I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I would create like a chain of lights as I would go down the hallway where I'd
Yep.
like flip it on, sprint to the next light switch, flip that on, sprint to the next light switch, and then like slowly work my way back to my room by like flipping off all the lights.
I think I still do that.
I do too.
I was gonna say,
it still
I think-
makes me uncomfortable that I sleep with the light off.
I think
nowadays.
you still do that.
I absolutely do. There's a reason why the TV's on every night too, because it illuminates. It's a little warming illumination, so I can fall asleep. to not only the joyful tones of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but also to the light of the TV.
Which, if you haven't seen it, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is a great
It's a great show.
Okay.
All right, let's get scared. What?
What? Oh,
No,
no.
what the heck?
We said no. We
What
said
the
no.
heck?
We said no.
What
We
the
said
heck?
no. We said no.
What the heck?
Nope.
What
Nope.
are you doing?
Nope.
What are you doing?
What
What
are
are
you
you doing? No. Bad Chris.
Got them both.
Bad Chris. Bad Chris.
We specifically said no eye surgery. Oh my
Bad,
god!
Bad.
I see
bad,
it on your screen over there, and I can't handle it. God!
Bad Chris.
No!
Bad Chris.
Nope!
Is there anything past that? No,
I don't-
that's the last thing.
Do some eye
This is
bleach
the
with some
last
Brooklyn
thing?
Nine-Nine, you guys! Ah, jeez.
You don't gotta watch it.
Ah,
Don't.
jeez. Ah, jeez.
Don't
Ah,
watch
jeez.
it.
Ah, jeez.
No, stop showing it. It's terrifying. Even this is scary. You don't even have to have instruments in the scene. Like, seeing an eye propped open is terrible. Get it off. Get it off the screen. It's awful. It's awful.
Ah,
Oh,
God.
I hate you. Like,
Do you know how bad our eyesight is and how badly we both need LASIK?
there's
you
a
wanna
reason why
show
I don't
us
get
this?
LASIK.
God.
This is it. Oh, fart.
Ah.
God. You guys.
They're just cackling.
Well done.
Just cackling like little schoolgirls over there.
I'm glad that
Jeez.
you were able to find so many clips that you had to go to the one thing that we told you not to do. Oh, farts.
Come
okay.
on.
Oh, so I guess we both lost that.
Yeah, we both lost that. All right, what was the final score?
Of
Do we know?
To not scream.
I think you guys might have tied.
Don't, Matthew.
I'm
quit.
trying. I was making sure that there was nothing at the end.
There isn't. We told you that.
I don't believe you. Why should I believe you? We said, hey, don't include eye surgery, and what did you do? Include eye surgery. So why would I ever believe you, huh?
We can't trust you ever again.
The worst. You're the worst. I hate you all. I
So-
love you guys. I hate these two.
We
little Tweedledee and Tweedledummer.
Matthew and I have considered getting LASIK eye surgery because we both have terrible vision. It's really bad. Like, whatever bad vision you think you have, like, ours is legitimately probably a lot worse than yours. We wear contacts all the time. We've thought about getting laser eye surgery, but we've heard the description of laser eye surgery. Everyone says it's totally worth it and it's great after the fact, but the idea of them propping your eye open and going in with lasers and lasering your eyeball off is like so it creeps us out so much that we haven't looked into the surgery because of that.
Yeah,
so,
no.
yeah.
That's weird. Don't mess with the eyes. So I took this horror movie class when I was in college, and as a class we would watch like historical horror movies all the way through, and you would learn different techniques and this and that. Oh boy, there's this one Italian film called Zombie, Zombi. If you want a challenge, watch it. If you don't want a challenge
Or
and
value your sleep for like the next 6 months.
don't watch it. Cause man, it did bad stuff with eyes. Le Chien Ingenue or something like Le Chien Ingenue or whatever. It's Le Chien something I think. But anyway, there's Andalou. We were talking.
Some amalgamation of French words.
Well, okay, now I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
by
Okay,
right.
okay,
It's
okay.
Un Chien.
It does end in the Andalou thing.
Andalou, right? So when we were telling Chris, hey, stuff not to include, we were talking about like eye surgery and eyes and this and how creepy eye stuff is. And one of the most infamous, one of the most famous movie scenes of all time actually is this like surrealist film called Un Chien Andalou or something like that. It's a French film, but like the whole thing opens with like a close up of an eye getting cut and like stuff pours out and it creates a world. It's surrealist, it's artistic, but it's still awful. But anyway, Zombie for all you eye horror fans, and Un Chien Andalou for all you people who want to get a creepy eye but artistically done. Yeah, good one, guys.
In the meantime, go watch Casper the Friendly Ghost with Christina Ricci because I've been wanting to watch that one for Halloween.
So I do want to do, and this is for you too as much as it is for you guys, I do want to do one or two more of these if we can manage it before Halloween, because this is fun. Like, this
It's
is
on
fun.
the schedule.
It's on the schedule.
And
Okay,
you guys
good.
let
I'd
us
like
know what
to.
you thought of it. If you have submissions, maybe would it be
Yeah.
worth them sending in their scary video submissions on Twitter?
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you
Using
have
the
anything,
hashtag
Send
GTLive?
all the eye and ear surgeries
No!
that you guys want to.
No!
We'll do a full.
No ears, no ears.
ear surgery?
No,
Yeah.
no,
You
no,
don't like
no.
it? Oh, I don't like ear surgeries. Those things, that's creepy. You could rupture an
I
eardrum.
know you could hurt your
Earwigs go in
eardrum.
there to lay eggs. It's
Just
gross.
close them off.
But yeah, so if you have any videos that you think would be good for a try not to scream challenge, because we're
Yeah.
going to do a couple more of these before Halloween. What do you think? What is it? Hashtag GTLive or on Reddit too? One of the two.
Reddit,
hashtag
GT.
Reddit's very easy for us to sort because it's a very contained area. You guys submitted a bunch of Mario Maker levels or Mega Maker levels, which was really helpful. So on Reddit, try not to scream challenge videos, or on Twitter, hashtag GTLive. Jason will pay attention to Twitter for a change.
Yeah,
and
just throw in try not to scream as well.
yeah, try not to scream will help sort.
Yeah.
That'll be great. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Try not to scream. Did you scream?
Did you? Did you do it?
Be honest.
Yep.
Be honest.
Be
I
honest
did.
within
I
yourself.
screamed,
I
like a
screamed.
small child with that spider, man. That spider got me so bad.
Oh, I know.
Also,
You were
that second
yipping
jump
up there
scare.
on the couch like a little Pomeranian. It was great.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to get spooky up in here. Next week is going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of good games coming up. So we hope to see you then. We'll be back on this couch, same time, same channel, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Over the weekend, just as a special announcement, there will be a new film theory that should crep you out. It's on It.
Woo
It's
woo.
on Pennywise.
It's gonna be
which is
great, you
exciting. As well as, Game Lab, the YouTube Red show that we did. So if you don't have YouTube Red, that's no problem. One of the episodes that we did, the one that's FNAF themed, is actually coming in front of the paywall. It's becoming free for
Yeah,
everyone.
it's becoming free just in time for Halloween. It's the perfect episode to watch if you want to get spoopy. It's not too scary, but
fun.
I think it's fun and also scary. I was there like the whole time while they were filming it, and it was really fun. It's got Vernon from the Game Grumps. It's got our friend Trisha. It's got Rob Dyke as well. So there are also some other fun people in it. It's a really fun one.
Yeah, so It Theory is tomorrow on Film Theory. On Game Theory, it is the Can You Survive FNAF in Real Life, which will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have some FNAF related things coming up for next week, which should be pretty cool. I'm excited about. So next week is going to be good. So have a great weekend. We will see you Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. Same time, same couch, different scares. And remember, that is just a
is it?
just a scream.
A live scream.
Thanks for tuning in.
And getting spoopy with us.
All right, let's get it on chat.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Wolf the Fangirl says goodbye now.
Greed says bye.
Cat Gaming, guys, I'm on my bed. You just made me going to the bathroom highly impossible. Turn on the lights. Light train.
All the
train.
light train down the
People
hall.
of the world, join hands. Light train.
Garrett McVicker says bye-bye.
Not reality X use. I'm in Singapore. What's Pacific time? The time of California.
The time of the
Just
California.
Google it. Google
You can
will
do it.
translate that time for
But
you in a
it's this
GIF.
same time. It's like literally this same time.
If you are watching us right now,
You got it.
Wherever you are, it's the same time. Just like an hour early.